I'm OG.
Yeah. Storm breaks loud, but the rhythm cuts through. Steps pound hard with a force brand new. Flames rise quick in the midnight sky. Dreams burn bright where the doubts all die. Every breath stacks, power on power. Every minute turns, strong in the hour. Chains don't hold when the pace won't slow. Pressure can't stop, it was built to grow. Shadows collapse when the sparks ignite. Or a man takes flight like a bird at night. Thunder may roar, but the path stays clear. Drive runs faster than the weight of fear. Walls look tall, but the cracks show thin. Every strike breaks stone when the soul digs in. Silence can't crush what the fire defines. Storms can't drown out of pulsing lines. Lost turns sharp in the wisdom gain. Pain transforms into strength sustained. Speeds a current that won't subside. Hope's a compass that will always guide. Eyes on the road when the night grows cold. Steps keep steady, never lose hope. Dreams don't shrink in a heavy storm. They rise with heat in a brighter form. Every mile carved is a mark of proof. Every weight pressed down is a roof removed. Fear fades out when the will stays tight. Courage builds fire in the darkest night. Strength erupts where the weak won't go. Victory grows from the seed you sow. Purpose a compass that will always guide. Winds push back, but the stride won't break. Mountains stand tall, yet the climb they take. Every stumble shifts to a sharpened gain. Every fall returns as a stronger flame. Breath hits fast like a drumline beat. Steps cut sharp where the storms compete. Nothing restrains what the drive commands. Nothing can cage what the soul demands. Flames like pass through the heaviest rain. Dreams cut deep in the face of pain. Noise surrounds where the heart beats clear. Focus strike sharp when the doubts appear. Shadows can't win when the fire stays. Storms can't last when the light unveils. Every trial turns into ground reclaimed. Every loss such a strength in name. Power builds quick in the tireless flow. Speed breaks limits that the rest don't know. Breath fuels force in a steady climb. Rhythm moves forward in relentless time. Clouds hang low but the flame won't die. Waves crash hard yet the soul runs high. Every push forward is a mark to keep. Every sleepless night builds roots that deep. Storms may test but the spirit thrives. Hope stays bright where the courage drives. Walls can't rise where the ruthless waste. Till the march continues through the narrow gate. Strength is a circle that loops with fire. Destiny bends to a fierce desire. Rhythm moves forward in relentless time. Clouds hang low but the flame won't die. Waves crash hard yet the soul runs high. Every push forward is a mark to keep. Every sleepless night builds roots that deep. Storms may test but the spirit thrives. Hope stays bright where the courage drives. Walls can't rise with a ruthless waste. Till the march continues through the narrow gate. Strength is a circle that loops with fire. Destiny bends to a fierce desire. Rhythm moves forward in relentless time. Time runs quick but the drive outruns. Breath stays fierce to 1,000 suns. Pressure refines into sharpened steel. Loss transforms into strength you feel. No higher than the pace can climb. No force stronger than a focused mind. Shadows erase when the dawn breaks near. Storms collapse when the truth rings clear. Every spark is proof of flame. Every trial fuels the name. Every trial fuels the name. Ground may shake when the march strikes loud. Steps pound harder than a doubting crowd. Dreams grow tall where the roots dig deep. Hope stands firm when the night won't sleep. Every fall flips fast to arise again. Every crack forms doors for the stronger man. Chains don't last when the heat expands. Fear won't rule when the truth commands. Where man keeps rolling with a rushing stream. Strength keeps shaping a lasting dream. Final stretch calls with a ruthless fire. Every step higher than the last climb pride. Shadows retreat when the dawn shines through. Victory waits for the chosen few. Breath grows sharp but the pace won't fade. Power remains in the path you've laid. Glory is earned by the hands that fight. Honor is carved in the longest night. When the echoes fade and the race is done, the soul still shines like a rising sun. Yeah. I'm old. Yeah. Yeah.
Door slams shut, echo rings. Floor hums low where the iron swings. No crowd, no cheer, just bread that clings. I score my story in sets and spring. Warm up creaks like gears in flight. Ankles loose, core wound tight. Hands find steel in the shadowed light. Neural cups palm, but the grip feels right. Mirror's not vanity, it's all that in God. Shoulders stay stacked, elbows don't slide. I'm not here for almost, not here for pride. Every rep's proof that the doubt's denied. Ball bends back, but the stance won't fold. Breath digs deep like a mine in gold. Pain plays tricks, whispers bold. I mute the noise and lift my load. Inhale, brace, exhale, drive. Postures a promise to stay alive. Numbers don't flatter, they archive. Work is the script where I transcribe. Clock says go, I don't start around. 30 on 5, 15 cool down. Sweat things pages where grit is found. I don't chase wins, I build the ground. Weight may growl, but my core won't bend. Set stack high till the reps don't end. Silence louder than the crowds pretend. Progress is the law I defend. skips whip like thunder snaps. Calves keep time on a hidden track. Road chain hums and the cadence flat. Catch, drive, finish, lock on that. Box land quiet like a sniper's tread. Knees point true where the shadows bled. Kettlebell larks in a halo red. Hips say move while the breath widespread. Sled marks turn for the freight line grind. Quads push brake while the lungs rewind. Pain's a teacher, never kind, but it writes the truth in a bold outline. Jaw stays loose, spine stays tall. Grip finds rhythm, not fear at all. Noise in the head, that's just a stall. I pace the room like I own the hall. Like beads on a string. Chalk dust floats like a ghost in spring. If doubt shows teeth, I let fists sing. Every strike's proof that I own this ring. Name on fire, minute one cleans, bar close rise. Elbows a shelf where the focus lies. Minute two burpees, ground to skies. Hand slap earth and the body flies. Minute three swings, eye line meet. Hip snap thunder, stance stays neat. Round two head, waking form elite. What he first makes progress sweet. Habit of finisher, 20 on blaze. 10 on breath through a smoky haze. Block comes steady like a war drum phrase. Cadence in pocket, mind in days. Inhale, brace, exhale, drive. Stay in the pocket, stay alive. Heat in the chest, but I survive. Work is the code I archive. Clock says go, I don't stall around. 30 on fire, 15 cool down. Sweat inks pages where grit is found. I don't chase wins, I build the ground. Weight may growl, but my core won't bend. Set stack high till the reps don't end. Silence louder than a crowd's pretend. Progress is the law I defend.
Breathes low, pulse cool slow in the afterglow. Tomorrow's load already in tow. Same fight, same fire, more to show. More to show. More to show.
Heat rise quick when the sparks collide. Pressure builds strong, but the flames don't hide. Dreams chase faster than the doubts can run. Shadows lose power when they face the sun. Every weight on the chest is a chance to rise. Every lock on the gate is a thin disguise. Rhythm grows wild like a rushing stream. Strength finds power in a sharpened dream. Steps cut sharp through the noise and fear. Truth beats steady, crystal clear. Storm winds howl, but the pace won't bend. Every break in the road is a means to mend. Fate drops hurdles on a path half seen. Still the drive bursts forward, fast and clean. Chains can clatter, but they fall apart. Power flows in us from a steady heart. The climb grows steep, yet the will holds true. Every line of the story writes something new. Thunder may echo, but the silence fades. Strength keeps building through the nights and days. Ground shakes heavy, but the rhythm stays. Breath pounds strong in 100 ways. Mountains loom tall with a shadowed face. Till the steps move quick at a tireless pace. Flames light rose where the dark once stood. Storms break wide for the greater good. Every trial bends into sharpened steel. Every scar transforms what the hands can feel. Dreams are anchored strong and tight, holding the soul through endless fight. Night falls fast, but the fire won't dim. Weight presses down till the stance stays grim. Rivers may flood, yet the path cuts through. Winds may roar, but the sky turns blue. Strength's not gifted, it's carved by hand. Grit is the currency that takes a stand. Every stumble shifts into sharper gain. Every setback hard is what will remain. Steps keep striking when the road feels long. Voice keeps rising like an endless song. Steel bends hot in a furnace blaze. Pressure refines in the hardest days. Failure's a spark that ignites the flame. Loss is a teacher that sharpens aim. Nothing can cage a relentless will. Nothing can slow what was made to build. Dreams don't shrink when the storms expand. They cut their way through the toughest land. Breath grows quicker, heart runs loud. Strength keeps standing tall and proud. Waves crash hard on a fragile shore. Still the current breaks through and asks for more. Wind turns sharp but the flame holds high. Clouds weigh heavy yet the stars defy. Dreams stack tall when the night grows cold. Stories get written where the strong unfold. Every moment burns like a fuse in flight. Every stumble clears when the spark ignites. The beat keeps running where the fear won't tread. The voice keeps ringing till the doubt is dead. Eyes fixed sharp on a distant goal. Focus consumes every inch of soul. Steps fall quick on a track unpaved. Strength digs deep from the trials brave. Walls may tower with a weight immense. Still the will breaks through with no defense. Failure whispers but it can't command. Truth builds high when it takes a stand. Dreams move faster than the hands of time. Every rhyme locks tight in a steady climb. Clouds can gather but the storm can't last. Winds may howl but the blow right past. Pressure turns cold to a diamond bright. Heat shapes steel into sharper might. Dreams grow roots in the soil of pain. Every drought brings strength through rain. Steps don't falter when the ground feels weak. Dry finds power when the strong all seek. The race keeps burning and the heart's on fire. Makes him rising, climbing higher. Every crack in the stone is a mark of time. Every scar in the skin is a written line. The road's not smooth, but the pace won't slow. Energy builds when the trials grow. Thunder may rumble with the voice so loud. Still the flame cuts through standing proud. Dreams don't rest in a quiet bed. They roar alive in a world instead. Fear dissolves when the courage stays. Strength keeps climbing in endless ways. Burns, but the fire's alive. Every step proves how the strong survive. Shadow the retreat as the dawn breaks clear. Victory calls to the ones who hear. Breath grows sharp, but the stride won't break. Dreams stand tall with the ground they stake. Power remains when the crowd moves on. Strength still beats when the night is gone. The crown is carved for relentless fight. The soul still shining in endless light.
Storms crash down, but the flame holds steady. Winds howl loud, yet the soul stays ready. Shadows creep close, but the spark won't fade. Mountains rise high, yet the path gets made. Voices say quit, still the beat moves faster. Barriers break in the wake of disaster. Every trial's fuel, every loss reshapes. Destiny bends to the form one makes. Strength is a current, wild and free, carving a river through destiny. Chains may rattle, but the stride won't slow. Doubt may gather, yet the truth will grow. Walls may stand like they won't collapse, but cracks appear when the fire attacks. Rhythm like lightning, quick and sharp, cutting through silence, marking the dark. Failure's a tutor, carving the blade. Every mistake is a jewel well laid. Focus like steel when the pressure climbs. Speed in the vein turns dust to rhymes. What makes them builds like a drumline race. Thunder in steps, never out of place. Eyes locked forward, horizon burns. Every dead end bends, every corner turns. Weight of the night pressed hard on the chest till the pulse pounds on. No time for rest. Dreams pull strong with the magnetic force. Guiding the runner on endless course. Energy roars with a voice so pure. Every strike harder than the last endured. Pages slip quick in the book of fight. Every word etched deep by the fire of night. Silence bends under rhythm's might. Fear dissolves when the wheel stays tight. Ground shakes heavy, yet the steps don't stall. Storms rage wild, but the heart stands tall. Breath stays sharp when the world turns gray. Strength finds roots where the weak give way. Drive cuts faster than the doubts they send. Power's a circle that will not end. Echoes fade, but the march grows loud. Rising steady through a doubtful crowd. Stone by stone, build a tower high. Reach past limits that once denied. Fate twists past, but the road stays near. Every detour clears when the truth steers clear. Forces break down when the pulse grows strong. Momentum carries the soul along. Speed is a language few can read. Every bar planted becomes a seed. Gravity pulls, but the stride resists. Storms press down, yet the core persists. Fire runs quick through the frame like wire. Charging the wheel with electric fire. Dreams demand sacrifice, time and pain, but every loss fertilizes the gain. Pressure refines like a diamond's birth. Heat and weight prove unshakable worth. Motion repeats in a cycle vast. Each build strong, stronger than the last. Clouds form heavy, but the sky still breaks. Light carves holes that the shadow shakes. Fear writes scripts that the strong erase. Doubt pens lives, but they lose their place. Clocks tick fast if the drive outruns. Fuel explodes like 1,000 suns. Nothing can cage an expanding flame. No voice can drown out the truth by name. Every step further is a wall destroyed. Every choice stronger is a void employed. Road been sharp, but the stride unjust. Turns get tight, yet the past robust. Wind fights fierce through the lungs, hold fast. Rhythm builds bridges where the stones won't last. Eyes cut clean through the haze of night. Focus ignites when the sparks take flight. Doubt melts quick in the heat of fire. Weakest retreats when the wheel climbs higher. Valor returns when the storms subside. Strength remains when the noise divides. Final stretch burns like a fire untamed. Every scar written is a triumph name. Silence breaks open as the echoes fade. Strength shines brighter where the wheel was made. Breath grows sharp, yet the pace holds tight. Steps strike harder than the edge of night. Dreams align with the path well earned. Every stone flipped, every bridge burned. Victory isn't a gift but one, proved in the race that has just begun. Lightning cracks wide when the path looks closed. Storms break down where the courage grows. Rhythm runs hot like a rushing vein. Pressure turns heavy in a sharpened gain. Every second hums like a restless spark. Steps shine bright in the depth of dark. Dreams don't fade when the world feels cold. They blaze alive and refuse to fold. Moments and builds with a force unchained. Destiny bends when the fire's sustained. Ground ground shakes hard, but the pace won't stall. Fear shouts loud, yet the voice stands tall. Barriers crumble in the face of speed. Strength grows sharper when the soul takes lead. Every shadow breaks when the light takes aim. Every scar recorded is a badge, not shame. Storms collapse when the will won't bend. Power keeps rising through the bitter end. Dreams strike harder than the doubt outside. Hope rides higher on a fearless stride. Breath hits quick and the drumline roll. Every step forward is a mark of soul. Chains snap loose when the heat expands. Walls cave in at determined hands. Nothing can bind with the flame ignites. Nothing can drown with the drive rewrites. Every trial faced is a ground reclaimed. Every loss endured is a strength renamed. Speed turns silence into thunder sound. Steps carve future in the hardest ground. Burn sharp with a focus gleam. Courage flows fast in a constant stream. Night made press with a heavy weight. Still the march moves strong through the narrow gate. Dreams stay fierce in a ruthless storm. Fire grows bright in a shifting form. Pressure refines into lines of steel. Pain converts into strength you feel. Hope persists when the fear runs deep. Drive won't fade and the climb won't sleep. Clocks tick quick and the stride outruns. Breath holds steady through 1,000 suns. Every fall flips into one more rise. Every scar proves truth in disguise. Storms roar loud but the flame won't bow. Steps land firm in the here and now. Walls can't stand when the force breaks through. Chains can't hold what the will must do. Power erupts in a tireless tone. Victory grows from the fight alone. Thunder may echo but the past stays near. Rhythm cuts louder than the weight of fear. Dreams don't shrink when the winds push back. They sharpen resolve for a stronger track. Every bruise writes proof on skin. Every crack shows where the climb begins. No gate closed when the fire expands. No storm winds where the soul commands. Momentum drives like a rolling wave. Strength defines what the trials gave. Shadows collapse when the spark ignites. Steps move fast through the endless nights. Dreams don't rest in a cage of doubt. They burst through chains and they carve a route. Every failure shifts to a tool of gain. Every stumble hardens the core in pain. Voices fade when the will won't break. Breath grows fierce in the ground you take. Hope runs wild like a raging stream. Force lives strong in a tireless stream. Steps through cracks and the storm ignites. Steps on facts when the hammer ignites. Dreams don't rest in a cage of doubt. They burst through chains and they carve a rest. Every failure shifts to a tool of gain. Every stumble hardens the core in pain. Voices fade when the will won't break. Breath grows fierce in the ground you take. Hope runs wild like a raging stream. Force lives strong in a tireless stream. Final stretch burns with a ruthless glow. Steps run fierce when the crowd won't know. Breath grows sharp but the pace won't slow. Victory shines where the strong must go. Every scar lights, pass in flame. Every loss builds strength and name. Dreams ignite when the dawn breaks clear. Hope resounds in the hearts that hear. The race goes on though the night is gone. Strength keeps rising and the fire runs on. Lights flip on, it's a war I start. Engine riff quick and a beating hard. Shoes hit floor like a thunder strike. Every rep stack when the bars ignite. Sweat pours down but the drive won't fade. Strength car sharp in the fire I made. Push that pace till the body shakes. No pause here, no second takes. I speaks truth when the hands hold tight. This grinds my crown, this set my right. Clock runs fast but my lungs run deep. Interval sharp when the circuits leap. Burst of fire in a sprint lane race. I carve my wheel in a breathless space. Push up snap with a piston drive. Each rep proof that I'll always rise. Lungs say stop but the grind says go. Momentum grows as the engine shows. This storm I ride, it defines my name. I rise through sweat in a furnace flame. Plates crash loud in a booming sound. I own this set with a strength unbound. Core locked tight, every lift held true. Gravity bends when the wheel breaks through. Rope snaps there with a violent crack. I surge ahead, never looking back. Every second burns, but I claim that heat. Progress written when the goals repeat. No stall, no fear, no holding line. This floor's my field, this crown is mine. Right. Sweat trails proof of the fight I face. Strength reborn in a tireless chase. Breath hits sharp but I don't let go. Circus blaze hot when the engine show. Steel won't bend but my hands still rise. I grind through fire with a focused eye. Every beat strikes when the drive won't fall. This is my creed, I demand it all. Sled push forward, the ground gives way. Arms locked tight in the heat of day. Dumbbell swing with a heavy tone. Each rep builds what I call my own. Push-ups cracking the planks hold strong. I've lived this grind, I've lived it long. Sweat paints marks on the path I tread. Strength is earned, never handed fed. Sprint when the lungs feel tight. I claim my crown in this endless fight.
Hammer rings loud, but I'm not yet done. I push past pain till the war is won. Heart pounds quick, but the form stays clean. I build through sweat, what the crowd can't see. Kettlebell swing like a clock on speed. Intervals cut with a storm in need. Each stride sparks when the ground runs hot. Every rep proof of the fight I've got. Strength stays sharp in the storm I find. The grind lays strong in a sharpened mind. Whip with a furious snap. Muscles burn fierce, but I won't collapse. Box step high with the fire inside. Each move proof of the wheel I ride. Sweat drops marked like a map of war. I carve my name in the straining floor. Every breath fire, every strike's my claim. I rise through pain in a roaring flame. Strength free born in the reps I trust. I thrive in the grind's a must. Rose pull back with a heavy tone. Lats scream loud, but I make it known. Core locked down with a twist ignite. Arms press high with a crushing might. Med ball slam with a booming sound. Shockwaves roll as the sets go round. Sweat cuts lines, but I hold my pace. Strength build high in this endless race. No stop, no stall, no fall backside. This drive is the crown that I call mine. Final lap near, but I keep that flame. Reps fly fast when I call my name. Quads on fire when the sprints don't end. Each round builds what I can defend. Weight slam hard with a thunder's roar. I won't step back, I demand much more. Breath cut short, but I stand up tall. The grind's my life, I accept that call. Strength carved deep in the sets I know. This is the proof of the path I show. Set here, but I won't let fade. I built my rise from the sweat I made. Hands hold still with the fire inside. I grind through weight with a steady stride. Clock hits zero, but my will burns on. Strength stays loud when the fear is gone. Victory lives in the work I give. This is my creed, it's the way I live. One last rep with the crown in sight. I seal my name in the fight I know.
Lock the strap, gloves chalk tight. Gym lights flicker like a street at night. Heart revs quick, breath finds height. No stage, no script, just iron in sight.
Warm up crackles like wires alive. Spine stacks tall where the load will drive. Feet mark ground, my stance can't slide. Bar rides rails on a clean straight line. Every rep sink on a ledger I keep. Depth gets paid when the call's this deep. No shortcuts here, just climbing steep. I build my power where the shadows seep. Doubt knocks off, I slam that door. Sweat answers louder with give me more. Mirrors don't flatter, they audit the score. I face the weight and I walk the floor. Inhale grit, exhale flame. Postures code, precision's game. Clock don't care, it calls my name. I fight in silence, I own this frame. Turn it down, let the heat come raw. 30 on storm, 15 withdraw. Iron don't bend, it enforces law. Push past the line that the weak once saw. Cadence lock, no mercy left. Rounds keep coming, I find what's next. No easy breath, no comfort nest. I sharpen the wheel in a furnace test. Whip sparks on the floor going dark. Feet strike rhythm like a drummer's mark. Road chain hums in a river arc. Catch drive finish, numbers start. Box land quiet, spring feels wired. Knees trace truth when the quads get fired. Kettlebell arcs in a halo higher. Hips snap loud like a forge on fire. Sled carves trenches the turf can't hide. Every push proves I won't subside. Metrics print proof on the screen outside. Work rights gospel and I'm certified. Breath stays low, stance stays wide. Jaw stays calm, doubt subside. Pain sends notes, I read reply. Progress speaks where excuses die. Grind's a hymn, sweat's the choir. Heart is the bell, lungs the lyre. When the time says stop, I lift it higher. Reps are the wood, I feed the fire. Minimum live, minute one cleanse, bar rides fast. Elbow stack, heels hold last. Minute two burpees, floor two blast. Chest down. reignite. 10 to breathe in, breathe, ignite. Like hum steady in the red line light. Cadence sealed through the ending fight. Inhale grit, exhale flame. Postures cold, precision's game. Clock don't care, it calls my name. My fight in silence, I own this frame. Turn the dial, let the heat come raw. 30 on storm, 15 mid-draw. Iron don't bend, it enforces law. Push past the line that the weak one saw. Cadence lock, no mercy left. Rounds keep coming, I find what's next. No easy breath, no comfort nest. I sharpen the will in a furnace test. Lights fade out, floor goes still. Heart keeps hammering, iron will. Tomorrow waits with another hill. Same weight, same fire, more skill.
Step in quick, no time, no wait. Load that bar, stack plate on plate. Breath run sharp, I launch, I go. Power inside, let the engine show. Heat in the chest, I drive, I grind. Every rep stronger, sharpen the mind. Baseline fast, my pace won't slow. Work on repeat, I'm built to grow. Floorboard shake with a thunder beat. Fast hands fly, light on feet. Burpees blast, no pause, no rest. Hit drills hit, I give my best. Push-ups quick, my lungs ignite. Sweat on the floor, but the will feels right. Rhythm sinks with the speed I keep. Strength's awake and won't fall asleep. Sprint lane hard, I fly, I dash. Every move fierce with a lightning flash. Tempo climbs, I stay on track. Push that weight, I won't look back. Energy burst in a tidal wave. Limits break when the strong behave. No soft steps, I raise the bar. Grind so hard, I'm a superstar. Jump rope whips with a crack so clean. Fast and fierce like a racing machine. Clock ticks down, but I speed ahead. Sweat paints lines that my story said. Quick set stack, no breaks, no slack. I burn that road, no turning back. Every push sharp beats motion loud. Strength on display, I make it proud. Place clash down, I rise, I roar. Strength unlocked in the gym's hardcore. Legs on fire, but I run that pace. Victory waits at the finish race. Focus tight like a laser beam. Work is the crown, I chase that dream. Each rep hits like a pounding drum. I keep on grinding till the job is done. Hands on steel, I grip, I pull. Power surge and the tank stays full. Sweat runs fast, but I speed through pain. Strength in my blood like a hurricane. Jump, drop, push, I sprint, I drive. I train for the moment I feel alive. Hit drills, blaze, I match that sound. Each fast step shakes up the ground. Breath hits quick, but I don't slow down. Eyes locked in, I claim my crown. Jump squats high, I touch that sky. Grind so loud, my spirit won't die. Energy bursts with a wild new spark. Fire in the soul ignites the dark. Each rep lightning sharp and fast. Strength I'm building was made to last. Tempo hot, I'm racing fate. Each move clean, my form is great. Push-ups rapid, core won't bend. Work keeps building until the end. Baseline drops with a vicious kick. I match the beat, my pace is quick. No retreat, I don't rewind. I own this moment, the strength is mine. Fast hands move, I snap, I strike. Speed on lock like a motorbike. Sweat paints proof of the work I've done. Victory shines when the grind's begun. Clock ticks fast, but I still go. Feel inside, my power will show. Energy stacked like a storm unchained. Strength through sweat is all retained. Final sprint, the fire's alive. One last push, I fight, I strive. Breath runs short, but my will runs deep. Strength's the promise I vowed to keep. Bar comes down, I stand up tall. I gave my grind, I gave it all. End of the set, but the drive won't fade. Legends rise when the work is made. To the floor like arena call. Armor or sweat, I will give my all. Each rep struck is a sharpened blade. Strength is the crown that my hands have made. Breath pulls hot like a forging flame. Every last set is a warrior's claim. No weak step when the drumline pounds. I fight through steel in these sacred grounds. Time runs fierce, but I hold my line. This is my battle, this crown is mine. Warm up pace till the war drums rise. I lock my stance with relentless eyes. Burpees hit hard like a shield on ground. Each strike echoes with a thunder sound. Push-ups crisp in a warrior row. Lungs pull heat, but I won't let go. Sweat falls proof of the path I tread. Strength is carved in the life I've led. Every move forward
forged to the fire I trust. Victory born when the grind's a must. Steel bar raised like a sword in fight. Gravity test, but I hold it tight. Squads drop low like a battle stance. Quads explode in a ruthless dance. Rows cut wide where the soldiers pull. Every rep builds what the heart makes full. Sweat paints lines like a banner flown. Proof of the power that I've made my own. This training hall is a field of war. I give my all and I ask no more. Blaze like a charging knight. Every sprint born from a fearless fight. Ropes whip hard like a warrior's lash. Arms won't fold when the rhythms clash. Core stays locked with a fortress frame. Strength is the kingdom, grind is the name. Sweat strikes ground with a soldier's tone. Each mark left is the ground I own. Breath cut sharp, but I won't step back. I rule this path on a tireless track. Box leaps high like a charge through gates. Each move sharp when the moment waits. Push lead forward with a crushing drive. Power in motion keeps dreams alive. Kettlebell swings in a ruthless arc. Strength sparks fire from a tireless heart. Plates crash loud like a shield on stone. Every rep fought is a throne I own. This battle's fought in the sweat I show. The will stay strong and the strength will grow. Mad ball slams like a hammer fall. Echoes shake through the training hall. Plank hold still like a fortress wall. Core resists when the doubt stands tall. Legs strike quick with a fearless run. Each sprint fought till the war is won. Sweat flows fast but the crown's still near. Each breath sharp as a mark sincere. Strength in battle, strength in time. Every rep struck is a word, a sign. War drums hit when the ropes ignite. Each strike fierce in a furious fight. Burpees cut through the hardest round. Victory born in the sweat I found. Breath grows hot but the will won't fade. Every step sharp in the path I blade. Strength remains in the scars I keep. Each drill forged and the fire runs deep. No throne gifted, no easy crown. I earn my rise when the weights go down. Rolls pull back like a bowstring tight. Arms strike fast with a soldier's might. Box leap sharp but the pace won't slow. Every last push is the proof I show. Sweat runs fierce like a banner flown. Each mark ends is the truth I've known. Quad fire bright in a sprint lane blaze. I grind through heat in the hardest phase. Strength in battle, forged in flame. This is my path, this is my name. Final charge in the last campaign. Every rep cuts through the wall of pain. Still won't win when the grip stays true. I fight through fire with a sharper view. Breath hits quick but the stance won't break. I give my all for the crown I take. Sweat strikes ground like a soldier's song. Each beat proof that I still belong. Victory near in the war I run. The grind won't stop when the fight is won. Sounds but the flame won't die. Strength still roars in a warrior's eye. Every rep fought is a mark I keep. Proof of the climb that the strong make steep. Hands grip steel with a steady stance. Each move struck is a battle dance. The grind's my field, the crown's my throne. Every gain carved is a gain I own. This is my war, this is my creed. Strength through struggle is all I need. Switch on pace, no breaks, no pause. Sweat hits floor while I break these laws. Arms swing sharp like a piston ride. Every step forward is a step with pride. Iron won't bend but my grip locks tight. Reps stack fast in the heat of night. Each breath sharp, every move precise. Strength on deck and the grind feels nice. Clock runs quick but I own my lane. Work breeds power, power builds gain. Kicks off with a furious flow. Speed lights fire when the circuits go. Burpee slam hard as the rhythm climbs. Every second burns but I chase those times. Lungs push deep with the force I trust. Failure's dust and the grind's a must. Sweat lines mark what the work defines. Progress lives in the set I grind. Every beat snaps with a hard refrain. I rise through storm, I endure the strain. Float high in the floorboard shake. I pull that weight till the limits break. Ropes whip air with a boom and crack. Every fast strike keeps me on track. Core holds tight when the flank digs deep. Drive don't fade though the strain cuts deep. One more rep when the form feels true. This is a life that I built into. Steel talks loud when the barbell flies. I rise through heat with unbroken eyes. Jump tall with the lightning speed. Power explodes when the quads succeed. Push that sled till the ground slides back. More maps and grows as I stay on track. Sweat runs fast but the breath stays strong. I keep my ground when the rounds grow long. No slip, no stall, no easy lane. Each rep carved in the fire of pain. Strength defines what the work has shown. This is my grind, I make it known. Timer beeps loud but I won't let go. I run that mile till the engines glow. Kettlebell swing in a ruthless arc. Each set fuels like a blazing spark. Push up sharp with a crisp clean snap. Burst of fire when the lungs collapse. I fight, I rise, I embrace this test. This is the space where I give my best. No fear, no doubt, no fallback sign. Every rep here makes the crown mine. Breath comes
short, but the drive runs fast. Strength built here is a strength that lasts. Sprint cuts lanes in a tireless fight. Every last step, keep my goals in sight. Rope slants fierce when the arms won't stop. Legs pound ground with a hammer drop. Sweat floods proof on the mat I claim. The grind is the throne and I guard my name. Timer ticks quick, but I don't break stride. I rise through fire with my will inside. Rose full strong when the cables fly. Back burns fierce, but my will won't die. Plain cold still in a sharp set tone. This is the grind I have made my own. Box steps quick as the heartbeat climbs. Each new drill rewrites these lines. Sweat paints truth that the mirror sees. I built this frame for the work I seize. Every rep loud like a war drum call. I stand, I fight, I embrace it all. Med ball slam with a shockwave sound. Power rebounds when it shakes the ground. Push that pace in the sprint lane blaze. I sharpen my edge in these tireless days. No breath wasted, no time to stall. Each move stacked as I give my all. Muscles burn, but my heart won't fade. Strength is the gift that the grind has made. Every mark here is the proof I show. This is my rise and it only grows. Final laps cut with a heavy tone. Each rep claims my set my own. Sweat shines bright like a crown I wear. The grind builds strong with a force so rare. Lungs hold fire but the pace won't break. Every last ounce of the risk I take. Clock counts down but I won't retreat. Victory leaves in the work's heartbeat. Strength in the storm is the path I run. This is my war and the war is won. Last round here but the flame still grows. I built my power from the weight I chose. Steel in hand with a burning stride. I'll push this force to the day I die. Every sweat drop marks a throne I climb. Each rep sharp in the frame of time. This is my creed, this is my song. Strength in the grind is where I belong. Final bell sounds but my fire won't fade. I live through the work that my hands have made.
Online, my code uploads. Circuits fire up as the energy flows. Heartbeat sync with a neon glow. Every rep struck makes the network grow. Lungs draw power like electric streams. Sweat sparks bright in the LED beams. Glitch, no stall, no lines corrupt. I push through limits till the bars erupt. Clock keeps pulsing in binary time. Strength in data is the proof I sign. Warm up log, now the pace in flames. Intervals sharp like encrypted frames. Burpees crash hard with a coded tone. I build this strength from the lines I own. Push ups lock like a firewall gate. No breach here, I control my fate. Breath uploads fast in a rapid drive. Each rep saves what it takes to thrive. Systems can't show the gains I make. No reset key, no time to break. Weights press high like a signal boost. Steel resists, but the form's my proof. Rose pull wide like a data stream. Power surges in a constant beam. Sweat trails code on the mirrored glass. Each line written in says I won't back pass. Ropes crack loud like a voltage spark. I ride that current through the circuit's arc. Strength is wired in the core I trust. Every upgrade forged in dust. Box jump tall like a system rise. Acceleration burns in my driven eyes. Push lead forward like a server load. Every stride sharp in a flawless code. Kettlebell swings with a neon blaze. Shockwaves ripple in the gamma rays. Sweat uploads proof in a flawless line. Strength is the data that I define. Clock ticks down but I hold this drive. I code my will to stay alive. Circuits hum as the sprint goes live. Intervals cut where the signals dive. Quads ignite like a cyber flame. Each lap written in a data frame. Push up strike with a piston click. Tempo runs fast in a metric tick. Breath compresses but the fire won't fail. Every last rep is a data trail. Strength encrypted in the work I show. This program builds as the levels grow. Metaball slams with a seismic blast. Shockwaves pulse through the code so fast. Plank holds tight and a firewall stands. No breach here in this resistance dance. Sweat streams glow like a fiber line. Each rep saved in a master design. Lungs pull sharp but the pace uploads. Strength compiles in the path I code. This cyber grind is the creed I trust. Victory born when it grinds a must. Battle ropes whip like electric streams. Each crack sparks in the system's beams. Burpees fire like a rapid code. Every line struck in a combat mode. Legs still sprint though the heat runs red. I debugged out when it fills my head. Sweat's the proof that the code compiles. I run through storms in electric miles. Strength online when the flow feels near. I built this frame with a system clear. Rose pull strong like a tethered line. Data moves quick through the core I find. Box leaps high with a rocket flame. Each burst written in a coded name. Push that pace in a flawless run. Clock uploads till the set is done. Breath may strain but the form won't fade. I encrypt my rise in the work I made. Strength is logged in a perfect tone. This gym's my grid, this grind
surge. Every rep stacked as the powers merge. Weight still roar with a static hum. I fight through walls till the war is won. Breath grows fast but the code won't break. I build my crown with the moves I make. Sweat like neon cuts through night. Each mark proof of a flawless fight. Strength remains when the rounds are done. This cyber grind is the crown I've won. Shut down, but the fire's still lit. I gave my all, every ounce, every bit. Logs all red with the proof I keep. The grind runs deep, the climb runs steep. No reset needed and the wheel stays prime. Each rep coded in a line of time. Strength eternal in the work I own. This cyber throne is my rightful home. Final bell rings, but I don't decline. The grind uploads, the crown is mine.
Roll out when the ground ignites. Dreams cut sharper than 1,000 nights. Storms can gather so the fire won't fade. Courage erupts where the fear once stayed. Every heartbeat drums like a marching band. Every trial bends to a steady hand. Shadow retreat when the pace runs high. Pressure refines every ounce you've got. Momentum surges like a waving tide. Strength cars paths that the weak can't ride. Fall flat in air. Truth breaks louder than the weight of care. Chains may rattle but they splinter fast. Dreams move forward, never held by past. Rhythm flows deep in a rushing stream. Steps right chapters of a vivid dream. Storms may echo with a hollow cry, but the flame resists, it refuses die. Every loss becomes a tool to climb. Every strike sharpens into perfect rhyme. Splits open yet the feet hold firm. Every crack teaches what the soul must learn. Thunder erupts but the beat runs faster. Turn into chaos into focus master. Walls collapse where the wheel digs deep. Mountains crumble where the strong don't sleep. Silence shakes when the voice breaks through. Fear evaporates when the truth rings true. Nothing restrains what the fire demands. Destiny falls to determined hands. Spin quick, yet the pace outruns. Breath expands wide like 1,000 suns. Pressure combusts into sharper steel. Pain translates into force that's real. Crowds made doubt with a tainted sound. Still the march pounds heavy on the ground. Dreams turn storms into winds that guide. Hope turns fear to a flame inside. No tide stronger than the will to rise. No night darker than relentless sighs. Pound steady like a thunder roll. Every move etches strength and soul. Mountains stand tall yet the climb persists. Dry burns wild in the iron fist. Dreams stay loud when the noise grows weak. Courage speaks clear when the shadows speak. Loss can't bind when the fire grows. Pressure can't drown when the spirit knows. Every strike builds a higher tower. Every breath holds unstoppable power. Falls heavy but the blaze won't drown. Weight pounds thick but it won't drag down. Every bruise fuels the will to go. Every crack sparks light in the undertow. Storm winds twist yet the roots hold tight. Voices fade quick when the soul takes flight. Dreams align like stars at night, guiding the stride through endless fight. Strength repeats with a pulse untamed. Victory echoes when the storm's been named. Slow. Flames chase high when the sparks all grow. Silence collapses to a steady roar. Truth kicks harder than a closing door. Walls don't last when the stride breaks through. Chains dissolve when the fire grew. Every test builds weight in stone. Every trial proves strength alone. Speed intensifies with a boundless drive. Every step shows what it means to thrive. darkest night. Fear falls quiet when the pulse runs loud. Hope stands taller than a doubtful crowd. Storms can't silence a burning tone. Strength costs power in every bone. Every mile marks proof of will. Every climb shapes eye and skill. Breath hit sharp with a force refined. Future unfolds from a steady mind. Shakes wild, but the mark stands tall. Dreams keep growing where the shadows fall. Noise fades quick when the drive is pure. Trials collapse when the heart endures. Every second spent fuels the core. Every loss opens another door. Storms erupt, but the flame burns higher. Steps strike hard with electric fire. Chains fall off in the rush of speed. Strength survives when the soul takes lead. Victory's earned, it was never alone. Every bruise shines bright like gold. Every scar writes tales untold. Breath grows sharper as the crowd grows near. Dreams roar louder than a world of fear. Shadows scatter when the dawn breaks free. Strength remains for eternity. Nothing ends when the spirit's strong. The fire keeps burning, the race runs long.
Blaze cuts pass through the thickest night. Steps strike fast when the stars ignite. Every second sharp as a flashing blade. Every breath stronger from the trials made. Noise surrounds but the core won't bend. Storms press down yet the stride won't end. Power floods veins like a river in rain. Turning all pressure into sharpened gain. Destiny bends when the wheel won't break. Future gets carved in the choices you make. Winds hit hard yet the flame stands tall. Mountains rise steep yet the feet don't fall. Dreams break chains when the rhythm's fierce. Barriers crumble when the drive appears. Every bruise transforms to a tool of fight. Every loss refines what becomes more right. Hope burns bright when the dark grows near. Strength rings loud in the voice of fear. Remote stem charges with a roaring sound. Shaking the silence, breaking the ground. Shadows scatter when the fire breathes. Storms bow down when the soul believes. Thunder may roar with a ruthless cry. Still the steps push on, still the goals stay high. Every mile traveled is a mark of proof. Every risk taken is a weight removed. Walls don't last when the pace stays strong. Voices of doubt don't last too long. Focus cause paths where the blind can't see. Strength keeps writing the destiny. Time ticks fast, but the speed runs faster. Pressure refines in a sharpened master. Every setback builds a deeper core. Every stumble lays down a stronger floor. Dreams stay steady in a raging tide. Drive keeps burning on the fiercest ride. Chains can't hold but the flames ignite. Fear can't win when the will holds tight. Steps come forth through the noise so loud. Courage stands higher than the doubtful crowd. Ground may quake with a violent shake, but the rhythm won't stop and the march won't break. Storms may scream with a hollow shout, but the force within draws the voices out. Every scar carries weight of fight. Every bruise is a badge of light. Breath runs quick with a fiery tone. Strength stands tall when the road's unknown. Destiny bends to relentless pace. Victory grows in a fearless space. Flames run wild in the heart's own core. Opening gates, breaking every door. Dreams cut sharp like a lightning strike. Fueling the night with a pulse so bright. Every scar carries weight of fight. Every bruise is a badge of light. Breath runs quick with a fiery tone. Strength stands tall when the road's unknown. Destiny bends to relentless pace. Victory grows in a fearless space. Flames run wild in the heart's own core. Opening gates, breaking every door. Dreams cut sharp like a lightning strike. Fueling the night with a pulse so bright. Every lesson caught in the weight of years. Every truth built strong through the pain and tears. Walls may tower with a ruthless view. Still the fire breaks through with a path brand new. Breath won't fall, the speed won't fade. Strength keeps shining where the will was made. Eyes lock firm on the course ahead. Focus burns hot while the fear turns dead. Chains may shake but they snap on cue. Storms may ride but they still fall through. Every push forward breaks the doubt apart. Every steady stride is a work of art. Nothing can stall when the fuel runs deep. Nothing can silence or refuse its sleep. Hope stacks higher when the ground feels rough. Drive cuts sharper when the climb feels tough. Crowds may doubt but the soul won't cave. Courage rides strong on the edge of wave. Every crack and stone is a chance to climb. Every test of weight is a mark of time. Pressure turns cold to a diamond bright. Lost converts fear in a sharpened might. Breath is fast like a drumline sound. Strength shakes earth with a force profound. Free stand tall when the soldiers roar. Victory waits when the fight's endured. Back this year, steps run fast through the wall of fear. Every setback twists to a forward path. Every stumble flips to a steady mass. Another may shout with a voice so wet. Fit deep statue of sharpened math. Breath beats fast like a drumline sound. Strength shakes earth with a force profound. Dreams stand tall when the storms once roared. Victory waits when the fight's endured. Noise may rise but the flame burns clear. Steps run fast through the wall of fear. Every setback twists to a forward path. Every stumble flips to a steady math. Thunder may shout with a voice so wide. Still the bass cut sharp and fearless stride. Nothing can block when the will's that strong. Nothing can slow what was built so long. Where the next flows in a tireless stream. Shaping the soul of an endless dream.
Backhand moves and the race begins. Every rep struck is a fight I win. Breath runs sharp with a second's pace. I grind through heat in a timed out chase. Sweat drops fast like a ticking beat. Each mark carved in the work I meet. No pause, no stall, no wasted time. I climb through limits in a ruthless climb. The minute hand calls but I don't fall back. I own each round on this endless track. Warm up fade and the tempo grows. Intervals cut as the circuit flows. Burger drop quick with a lightning hit. Every last second is a test I lit. Push-ups lock in a piston run. Clock keeps spinning but I won't be done. Breath draws fire in a racing lane. I thrive in the pulse of a time campaign. Each rep scored in the marks I keep. Straight come deep when the clocks don't sleep. Steel ball raises and seconds fall. Gravity test but I give my all. Squats go low when the fall is round. Legs push by with a thunder sound. Road pull wide in a timed out stream. Every breath sharp in a chasing dream. Sweat cuts truth on a mirrored face. Proof I fall through the clock's embrace. I won't break pace when the ticks run near. I fight through time with a steady gear. Blaze with a ruthless tone. Each sprint marks with a clock that's shown. Ropes whip air like a countdown call. Every strike echoes in the training hall. Push sled forward with a second's drive. Time can't stop when the wheels are live. Breath grows fierce but I won't let go. I ride through the rounds of the minutes flow. Strength laughs loud in the sets I choose. No race lost when it's work to prove. Time it ticks fast but my stance won't crack. I push through heat, never turning back. Kettlebell arcs in a flawless spin. Each rep builds as the seconds thin. Sweat paints lines in a timed out glow. Every move sharp as a circuit show. Breath may strain but the crown stays close. Strength won't fade in the path I chose. No time wasted, no second lost. The grind's my prize, no matter the cost. Med ball slams with a thunder pace. Shockwaves run through the training space. Blank holds firm through the ticks cut tight. Core stays locked in the endless fight. Breath cuts quick in the rising flame. Time throws weight, but I play that game. Every drill forward in the marks I save. Straight stay sharp with the seconds wave. Clock hands turn, but my drive won't slow. I thrive through rounds as the record show. Rounds peak with the seconds thin. Intervals sharp when the fights begin. Burpees drop fast with a ruthless flame. I carve my path in a timed out game. Sweat blood's proof in a flawless stream. Every mark born in a racing dream. Breath still fierce though the clock won't bend. I push through storms to the very end. Strength stays true when the hand strikes down. Each rep earned is a claim of crown. Rolls pull fire with a second speed. Arms still tense in the work I need. Block sleeps high in a rapid line. Each move struck in a pace divine. Sweat cuts deep in the laps I run. Straight breeze sounds when the work is done. Clock still calls but I don't retreat. Each rep's proof that the grind's complete. Breath may fade but the will stays prime. I rise through fight in the hands of time. Weight still roar in the closing round. Steel won't yield with a heavy sound. Quad still fire in the sprint lane heat. Each strike strong as the seconds repeat. Breath runs short but the stance holds true. Time may press but I still break through. Sweat pace truth and the marks I write. Victory born in a timed out fight. Clock hands fall but I won't give in. I close this round with a crown to win. Last bell hits but the fire won't fade. Strength still burns in the moves I made. Each rep earned in the race I trust. Every drill struck is a gain a must. Breath slows down but the grind stays near. The seconds passed only made it clear. Time's no foe when the will won't break. Each crown claimed in the steps I take. This is my race, this is my climb. Strength eternal through the hands of time.
Bucket truck dawn, hard hat snug, gloves on the nun like a copper lug. PPE mine, lock out the shrug, I don't wait for current, I build the plug. Substation quiet with a hum so thin, breast set voltage, brace locks in. Feet on the pad like a grounded pin, bars my bus bar keeps like trim. Hinge like a hinge on a steel cross arm, ribs down neutral, no arc alarm. Grip like a lug wrench, steady and calm. Foam is the fuse that protects the farm. Resistance talks, I lower the arms, pass stay straight through bones and domes. If you throw static in the headphones, I tune the line till the noise is gone. Phase A, feet set, phase B, coordinate, phase C, breath met, tie the ground, no regret. Close the breaker, work goes live, duty cycle, push survive. 40 on surge, 15 revive, low climb steady as the watts arrive. I don't trip easy, I balance the draw, power through sets with alignment's law. Currents a promise, I write in the jaw, energize effort, unspool all. Rope skips crack
like a line in wind. Cows keep time with a cadence grin. Road chain purrs like a feeder spin. Catch, drive, finish, meters in. Box land quiet like an insulator pad. Knees track clean, no wobble bad. Kettlebell arcs in a waveform rad. Hip snap, time and oscilloscope had. Sled push climbs like a load on peak. Quads add amps while the doubts go weak. Numbers don't flatter, they speak in streaks. Kilojoule proof on a sweat wet cheek. Tag the switch, confirm the clear. Breathe through noise, keep signal near. If chatter spikes, bring calm to gear. Form is the standard, engine throws a breaker, work goes live. Duty cycle, push survive. 40 on surge, 15 revive. Low climb steady as the watts arrive. I don't trip easy, I balance the draw. Power through sets with a lineman's law. Currents a promise, I ride in the jaw. Energize effort, unspool all. Pulse with tight, minute one cleans, bar rides right. Elbows a shelf like a cross arm height. Minute two burpees, floor to light. Handstand ground, then vertical flight. Minute three swings, eye line sight. Hinge snap stand, frequency bright. Round two add low, keep angle square. Quality first like a calibrated pair. Tabata closer, 20 on flare. 10 on the breath, cool the air. Bike come low like a transformer hymn. Cadence in pocket, don't peak, don't dim. Med ball slams, ground says sin. Shockwave sign that I won't bend. Phase up, feet fixed, phase up. Core mixed, phase up. Breath sink, tighter ground, no jinx. Close the breaker, work goes live. Duty cycle, push survive. 40 on surge, 15 revive. Low climb steady as the walks arrive. I don't trip easy, I balance the draw. Power through sets with a lineman's law. Currents a promise, I ride in the jaw. Energize effort, unspool all. Zip, stars go dim, pulse drifts down to an idle rim. Tomorrow circuit already primed within. Same grid, more load, plug me in. Plug me in.
Clock on zero, I'm locked, I'm live. Push that limit, I grind, I strive. Floorboard shake when the weight drops down. Every rep heavier like I wear a crown. No break, no pause, I race that line. Every last second is a step I define. Press sharp, cut through the heat, no doubt. Power in my core when the beat pounds out. Sweat runs fast, I don't slow pace. Every rep stacks as I carve this space. Hands on steel, my grip won't quit. Strength in my stance, I was made for it. Push, pull, drive till the fire breaks free. No one else here but the fight in me. Fast with the beat, my lungs won't fold. Iron in my chest and my heart stays bold. Jump rope, slice through the air like fire. Legs keep pace, my stride climbs high. Speed in my veins, my focus on track. Every new round, no turning back. Heat on the skin, but the mind stays cold. Every fresh set is a story told. Baseline thump with the rush I chase. Strength in my soul is a blazing trace. Grip that ball, let the motion roll. Power explodes from the depths of soul. Lock that stance, no slip, no bend. Form stays clean till the very end. Time runs quick, but my speed runs high. Every push forward fuels my fire. Storm in my chest, I won't back down. Victory forged when the weights hit ground. Eyes on the prize, no fear, no store. Every second here, I give it all. Breath stay sharp, my pace won't lag. Each rep raised is a victory flag. Muscle in motion, a line collide. Every small step fuels the stride. Hunger alive, I refuse to fade. Legends are built in the sweat I made. Floor shakes heavy with a force so raw. Every move strikes like a hammer's law. Heat climbs high, but my will won't slip. Strength multiplies with a tighter grip. Pulse won't drop, I sprint, I dash. Every new set like a lightning flash. Mind on edge, my form on fire. Every lift build till I climb much higher. Legs in stride, I break that chain. Run through storms, I dance in rain. Core stays locked, my breath on beat. Each rep done is a step complete. Steel in my hand, I won't let go. Fire in my chest makes progress grow. Fast with the grind, my stance won't fall. Strength in the silence, I conquer it all. Time gets thin, but my flow won't break. Every deep breath is a move I take. Push through the burn, the rhythm's mine. Every hard loss is a greater sign. No quit, no fear, I embrace the test. Sweat on the ground, but I give my best. Storm in my veins, the fire won't fade. Every rep builds till the grind is made. Drive so fast, the floor can't hold. Every set fierce and the story's told. Heat runs wild, I command my lane. Strength in the fight, no ounce in vain. Baseline hits, my stance won't sway. I live this grind every single day. Push to the end, no breath to waste. Victory carved in the sweat I chase. Hey.
strong, my will locked tight. Every last breath is a spark tonight. Waves crash down, but my soul won't rest. Each rep done is a conquered test. Body and mind both forged in flame. Power inside keeps earning my name. This my creed, my fight, my song. Strength in the grind makes me stand strong.